The top best. Is your dog barking at you the loudest thing you ever heard? Well, think again. There are sounds that are louder than the one I just talked about earlier. Now get ready, because you will see some loudness. Anyway, let's now start showing you the top 5 loudest sounds ever. First off at number 5, we have thunderstorms. Pretty scary, eh? Do you know that thunderstorms are one of our biggest nightmares we ever faced in our childhood? That's because they're super loud that it feels like as if a bomb is about to go off near you. Or are you even kidding me right now? But however, fear not. Phew! Thunderstorms are not the loudest as you think. A single thunder boom can reach up to 120 to 130 decibels, which is far beyond the threshold of ear pain, which begins at 90 decibels. Next at number 4, we have gunshots. If you ever hear repetitive loud bangs coming from elsewhere in your area, these are the sounds coming from an automatic rifle, and you better get out fast, because these sounds are a sign of danger. Gunshots, in particular, can reach up to 135 to 150 decibels depending on the size of the weapon. Next up at number 3, animals. Well, like I said earlier, dogs aren't the loudest and will never fit in this honorable mentions list. As of that matter, there are some animals that are louder than even lions or even some of the loudest birds we have on the planet. Here I'll give off some honorable mentions related to what we're listing there. The first honorable mention is the most dubstep sounding animal in the planet, the bellbird. Bellbirds sing at 125 decibels, which is the same as thunder. Roar for the thunder, pal! Another honorable mention will be the howler monkey, which is around 140 decibels. Their voices are low, but they still can be heard within miles away. And the final honorable mention is the blue whale. These things howl in the ocean at over 180 decibels, which is enough to kill you. Don't you ever say that your dog is the loudest, or else he or she will face some loudness. Next at number 2, we have rockets. You may have heard of these cylindrical cone-like things that soar up to space with their ginormous exhaust nozzles that spew out flames to produce thrust. Rockets are super loud if you go near them. Even if you're a kilometer away from the rocket, the sound it produces when you're that far away still falls under the threshold of ear pain. These things, when they take off, can roar up to 200 decibels. That's more than enough to damage the insides of your body. And at last, we have volcanoes. The loudness of the volcano depends on the pressure in its magma chamber, but that is nothing compared to Krakatoa's worst eruption that happened in 1883. The explosion was so loud it ruptured eardrums of sailors 60 kilometers away from the volcano. On top of that, the volcano itself was heard a massive 3,000 miles away, meaning that it was around 230 to 240 decibels around that time. Whoa, you don't really want to go or live near that thing if it's ready for another explosion like this. But if it is now or whenever, you people got to brace yourselves. Click like and subscribe.